because I work with young people, and these young people are the future of the nation, getting them to identify who they are helps them not get into that point where they begin to, scramble for opportunities that are few, as it were. I've had a couple of young people on programs and projects that I created discover their design skills, discover photography skills, and even as young people, they start making use of the skills and start earning because of the skills, because of that discovery. In 2014, I met a young girl in a secondary school who had all sorts of gifts and talents. And we began to work with her. We started working with her, giving her the positive mental attitude that she needed, and giving her the skills that she needed, getting her to embrace herself, as it were, and putting self-actualization inside of her. She finished from secondary school and went into the university. She's still in the University of Illinois right now. But she is so spectacular that she is a photographer in school and she earns money from it. She is a fashion designer in school and she makes money from it. She caters to other students as per, she cooks food and sells and makes pastries, and she earns money from all of these things. Now, a young person like that who has been given that gift of self-actualization will come out of the university and not in any way expect that the government owes her anything, because she has skills already. She will go right into, making a life using those skills that she has.
This young leader's deep belief in the importance of youth inclusion led him to a profound realization about Nigeria.
Looking at the issues that our beloved country is faced with, drug abuse in the north, armed robbery in the east, militancy in the south, Yahoo business in the west. It all boils down to, because at the base of it all, you see young people there. Now, at the base of the base, you find that it all boils down to a lack of a high sense of self, a lack of understanding about abilities, a lack of understanding about who they truly are. That is why they feel that they have to do this to self-actualize, as it were. If we can get, and this is my target, if we can get a lot more people who will commit to building the next generation, not just going out there and trying to talk at young people, and not just going out there and trying to point out that there is massive drug abuse in the north, or Yahoo business in the west, or armed robbery, or all of the things that we face in the nation. If we can get enough people to commit to mentoring young people, we'll have a better reality as a nation. One of the things that I understood, and I understood that in 2013, was the fact that it is not like young people don't have people they call mentors. It is the fact that there is lack of available mentorship. So a young person can look at an adult and say that this person is my mentor, but the person doesn't have time to put a young person through. That's the thing. That's what that has been the passion, that has driven me so far. If I can get more people, more adults, more credible people in the society, they don't even have to be famous. But if we can get people to commit to helping a young person identify themselves, helping a young person know who they truly are, know their skills, know their talents, and know that this thing can yield in the future. If we can get a number of people to commit to doing that, we'll have a better reality as a nation, because we would effectively build a community of concerned mentors, or rather a community of concerned available mentorship, or available mentors, as it were. People who can, offer their time. People who would not, basically tell young people to go figure it out themselves, because really they can't figure it out themselves.
In view of peer pressure and parental expectation, Ikenna believes insufficient self-awareness amongst youths is setting his generation back.
Because self-awareness basically makes you know that you are capable of certain things, that you're capable of greatness, that you're capable of becoming who you really, really want to be. Now, if self-awareness is taken out of the picture, inferiority complex is naturally what you will find. And interestingly, that's what we're dealing with in this part of the world. And because people look at realities outside Nigeria, and they automatically feel inferior instantly. It's automatic, and they feel inferior to, and they tell themselves, look, I can get this is better than what I have, so I should push and push and push my way and get this thing. But if we can tweak the mind of the people a little bit, if we can change the way people see things, and get them to embrace that thing about being responsible for making the kind of life that they want, that will go a whole way. I had someone say something. He said, any budget that ignores a budget for mental empowerment will really not, will really not have the desired effect.
At his core, Ikenna's passion to inculcate higher values and forever change lives is fueled by something money cannot buy.
The satisfaction that comes from getting a life, a human life, to shift from a particular trajectory, destructive trajectory in terms of drug abuse, and then moving on to making the changes that will give them a better output and outcome in life. It's unquantifiable. I believe in a principle of gaps and bridges, providing bridges across gaps. That is what I do. Basically, at the heart of it, I provide bridges that help people get from where they are to where they desire to be. Money has never been the driving force in what I do. When I started out helping young people, the first projects that I put on ground were free. They cost me money, but it cost them absolutely nothing. One of the young people came to me and he said, sir, you're the reason why I'm about to take a decision that I'm about to take.